Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you. Some different content on the channel here. We got some Pokemon Pocket. I'll give people like a couple minutes to join, and yeah, we're gonna open up packets. It's I have not opened any boosters since the expansion came out on Wednesday. So it's been like what, 5 days. So I have all these packs ready to go, and I have a lot of hourglasses. Let's see. So I want to make sure I have the. I want to make sure I have the total amount of hourglasses I have correct. But it is... Oh, people are sharing stuff. Okay, so I can't even look at that. Can I see? No, I don't even want to risk it. Oh, let's click here. I have 1,226 hourglasses. So what? It's that divided by 12 is, yeah, that's like 100. That's 102 packs, right? So like I'm like right there. So I guess I'm only opening 100. So I'll save a couple hourglasses because I have 4 loaded up, ready to go, plus the. Plus, I guess, the other 96 I'm going to have to open through pack hourglasses. But, yeah, I have not used them in a while. But I have generally gotten the cards that I've wanted in the older sets. Anyway, that I feel like I didn't use the booster, the hourglasses. And I was definitely tempted to use my hourglasses on the last set, the Deluxe EX, even though people were generally upset about it, including myself, but that doesn't mean that I would still bait and get it. But I really want to try to complete like the Pokedex, so like I didn't like having all the blanks on the Deluxe EX page. But it also looks like the Pokemon that you get through the Deluxe EX event are going to fill in and count towards your Pokedex for the other older sets, which I would have assumed would have been the case of the reason of the set originally. I didn't like it was segregated out and not counted towards it. So it's good that they made that change. We can... I guess I'll open this up. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do as my layout for Pocket. So it'll... I'm sure this won't be the final iteration, but this is what it is for now. And I think the music should be good. It's pretty quiet in the background for now. So, yeah, 1,226 hourglasses. And I'm probably using quite a bit of them right here. So, we'll see. I really don't know too much about this set. Obviously, you see the 3 Pokemon on this set here. We got Gyarados, Blaziken, and Altaria. There's other Megas as well. Thinking if I can actually remember what they are. I don't think so. I know Jolteon. There's a Jolteon card that's supposed to be really good. The Jolteon EX that does 20 damage every time your opponent puts energy on a Pokemon, which seems very busted. I mean, that just seems better than Druddigon's ability, which was 20 damage every time you attacked it. Yeah, I mean, it seems better because, like, you need energy to attack, unless if you're a baby. But, yeah. And I mean, obviously, they're not using babies to deal damage, generally. So, yeah, this is it seems very broken. But I don't really know too much of the other cards. But it looks like... What? Apparently, Altaria won some tournament, but it seems like Blaziken is the most popular deck at the moment. Mega Blaziken plus the Entei. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. Again, I don't really know what these sets are, and like the Pokemon that are in it. So we will see. But we gotta start opening? I guess we start opening the individuals that I have, and now I have a so this is the setup I'll run with now because I have an iPhone, so I'm gonna have this is like all screen display, just to have it off my my capture card. So hopefully this works out. I think it'll be fine. So we'll go to the shop. Now what are the sets am I supposed to open? Actually, let me turn off you. We'll just have the pocket music going on in the background there. Yeah, I don't know what set I'm supposed to open. Does it tell you what the Pokemon are? Oh, there's that Jolteon card. That's in Mega Gyarados, so that seems pretty good to get, right? But you can't even, like, you can, like, kind of see, like, that Crocodile is, like, a 3 energy for 2 damage. Oh, Mega Absol. Mega Absol looks pretty cool. Is that only in Mega Gyarados? Because that's pretty tempting if that's the case. Mega Blaziken Rapidash EX. I don't know what that does. Mega Pinsir. Mega Pinsir was also pretty unique because there wasn't a Mega Pinsir in the regular card game, I believe. So, like, it's a general. I don't know too much about the TCG, but it seems like a lot of the inspiration of the cards in Pocket are like toned down versions of what the cards are in the trading card game. So that's interesting that they like made a whole new Pinsir that doesn't have that inspiration. May is also supposed to be really good, and I see May is in this set. Is that that's the trainer that is that the trainer that lets you get? No, there's one trainer card that lets you get 250 or less HP Pokemon into your hand. Is May the one that lets you like draw 2 at random and then you have to exchange 2 Pokemon? Like that one also seems really, really good. So that's tempting. I think Mega Gyarados and the Absol deck is more tempting. Whimsicott, don't care. Gumi, don't care. Mega Ampharos seems okay. Jirachi's supposed to be fine. Is this the card? Does it show you what the, okay, here you go. Put 2 random basic Pokemon with 50 or less HP from your deck into your hand. I mean, that seems pretty good. We can get what somebody's a Whimsicott EX, 30 damage for each energy in your opponent's active retreat cost. For each energy in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. Okay, so that could be like, it could be 40 if it's like Starmie EX, or if it's like, what, Melmetal's 4 energy to retreat. So that's 160 damage for 2 energy. So I guess it depends. Like that's pretty luck dependent, right? I guess it depends what the meta is going at. It doesn't tell you. Does it tell you? Okay, 1 retreat cost. So it really depends if there's a lot of high retreat cost Pokemon, if that card's worth it or not. It's probably not that great. But Gyarados is like pretty high energy retreat cost, 3 retreat costs. So that would be a lot of damage into that. So I guess it depends what the meta is. But this will be my first card, or first pack. So in the Arceus set, the very first 2 Arceus that I got were both the Arceus EX, which was pretty crazy. It looks like we don't have the luck here. Galvantula, that's not bad. Because the original Galvantula was like the 70 for 2 energy, and the your opponent couldn't retreat, which was like okay. That's okay. That's worse than the other Sudowoodo. Pidgeotto, sure. Okay. How many? It's like 226. Okay. That's a pretty big set. Obviously, it's 3 packs, so you imagine it's going to be pretty big, right? We'll start it by opening 1 of each, and then we'll probably do some sets of 10 of the packs. And then try to figure out the cards that we're trying to get specifically. There we go. Dragalge EX. If this is in the active spot and damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, the attacking Pokemon is now poisoned. Okay. So yeah, so basically it's Poison Touch, Poison Point. Exactly. I mean, it's basically what it is in the video game, just in here. 2 energy, 80 damage is like average. But this is like not bad for stage 1. 150 HP is pretty good. Well, 140 seems like the general cutoff, so this is like a little bit above that. Okay, so we got some Ferrothorn and Aegislash. Oh wait, I saw what the Aegislash was. Was that in the Aegislash might have been in the trailers. This is also a cool change. Like so I've like, I mean I open packs, but like this is a new change that it shows you at all. Like the quantity of the Pokemon you have in the bottom left hand corner. That's like a pretty nice like quality of life addition that they added into the game. Alright, we'll get one of you. I like the art on this. It's definitely pretty nice. Durant, Kevin. Okay, that's not great. Not great. Why would you ever run this Miltank when the other Miltank exists? That's pretty trolly, but very weak. Okay, that's like normal. Okay. Nothing special there. Linoon's a cool Pokemon. Hopefully that's like back into the game soon. But I guess eventually, like if I am gonna be doing more videos or streams, like I could definitely put like the deck list below here, and maybe I can like make the screen a little bit bigger, change the background. Like there's options I can do here. We'll open one more Gyarados, and now we'll go packs of 10. So this is pack 4 of 100. The Pokemon's now poisoned. Fine. Dano, I heard Hydreigon's broken, so it's good we have this. Why are we getting all these duplicates? This is only the 4th pack. We shouldn't be getting these duplicates. Okay. So now we're gonna go packs of 10. Let's do it. I only saw one flash, but we got this. Flip a coin. Okay. I mean, that's cool, but it's like... It's a stage 2 for 3 energy. That's not the worst. But is there a fighting ramp in the game? I don't think there is. Frillish. I heard about Jellicent as well. It's like a psychic type. I mean, that's a pretty bad card. 150 health slot. Shout outs to Justin. That's a lot of Sudowoodos. And there's a Jellicent. What does that say? If this Pokemon is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. Ooh, that's water ramp. 120 health is pretty good. And what is it? Irida? Like it's like decent healing as well for water decks. So like you can like ramp like your big hitters with this Jellicent, but you have to evolve it. So it's like 2 Jellicents, 2 Frillish, and then what are you gonna pair it with? I guess you go Gyarados, maybe? And maybe you can try to ramp up 2 Gyaradoses with this attack if you want to like stall out long enough, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how good this card actually is. 2 water for 60 attacks, like that's not doing too much, but it's because you could build up the Pokemon in the back. That's a cool combo right there. Pun not included. Ah, Exploud. That's a cool Pokemon. Okay, I don't care about these. That's the worst Melton. That's 70 health. Does the original Melton with the mass have 50 health? I thought, right? 60 maybe? 70 is a little bit higher. But there's really no reason. Oh, I've heard about this item. So this is pretty good. This is good on like your Gyarados EX, right? Or even the Melmetal that we just saw there, because it has the minus 20 damage. Maybe what was it? The Golem decks back in like the original sets can like try to working. Or was it the second set? Maybe it was the second set that the Golem was a thing. Oh, it was like was trying to be a thing. So yeah, maybe you can use Heavy Helmet on it. Terraform. That's a pretty bad card. But you could pair that with is it Abaddon that like has the minus 20 defense to steel types, or minus 20 damage to steel types, so you could like put a lot of like combos. Oh, here we go. Baby Pokemon. Right? No, it's not a baby, right? No, I mean it's not a baby because it has has an energy to it. Put a random card that evolves from Rocklift from your deck into your hand. I mean that's, yeah. I mean if that's your deck's based around. So I guess the shinies are the 6th card in the pack. That's pretty cool. So can you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3. I think there's only 5 Pokemon in this, right? All right. Bad Miltank. Dano is good. We need those. Skitty. Oh, nice. 40 more damage for each of your opponent's Pokemon and play that has an ability. That could be quite high. Like all the Mega EX Pokemon have it, so like that's pretty cool. And what do we got behind it? There it is. All right, that's one of 2 that I'm looking for. I definitely want to build around Mega Absol. I mean, it's like one of my favorite Megas, so. That's sick. Okay, nice. My first Mega Pokemon. So shiny. It's really shiny. I like the borders to it. That's legit. Ah, that's so cool. That'll probably be the first one I build with. I just need to get one more. Not asking for too much, but I don't think I'm getting it in here. What is this? What is garbage? I guess you pair this with the what is it? The Ho-Oh, right? That like puts the energy that pairs with Lugia. You could pair this with Druddigon as well, I guess. But why would you do that when you could just pair with the Lugia? Especially because the Moltres is 2, or not the Moltres, the Ho-Oh is 2 points. Darmanitan. I am just using my capture card with a dongle. Ooh. Shiny Pikachu. And this is a pretty decent card with like the electric ramp potential. Nice and shiny. That's neat. But that's the same as the original, like the sets we've seen before. Okay, 2 Jellicents. I don't think I'm building a Jellicent deck anytime soon. Not that good. Murkrow. That's like a pretty terrible attack right there. That's crazy. Why would you make it 70 health? 2 energy for 20 damage? Yeah, it's an Apple iPhone, yeah. That's the wrong Gyarados. We don't care about a Delcatty. Once during your turn, you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. Oh, that's interesting. When you play this Pokemon, once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your... Why wouldn't it just say to evolve one of your Skitty? How do you evolve this Delcatty without a Skitty? That's like weird wording, but you can get a support. So you could get like another Professor Oak or another Cyrus or something like that, another red, whatever you're looking for. So like, it's probably worse than Sylveon EX. I guess it's colorless energy, so it can fit into a deck if you really need it to, and it's probably an alternative to Eevee plus Sylveon. It's probably worse, but Sylveon gives you 2 points if you kill it, so this only gives you 1. So it seems tough still, but like it's a cool card in concept. Okay. So definitely the Rock Ruff. Shoutouts to Jason. But of course, it's the Mega Absol and Honchkrow and Dano. We gotta find some Hydreigon. Okay. What? That's 14 packs right here. 14 out of 100. So. It's a lot of cards. I could skip through this, but I'm definitely not gonna. Give them all to me. That's a lot of 331. There we go. How many more hourglasses we got left? 1,106. All right. We'll go to Altaria next. Oh no, we're opening a pack of 10. There was a ding in there in like the 8th pack or something. That's a pretty terrible attack. That's a pretty cool art though. It's like clay, but it's not. That's really interesting. It looks like a photograph. I like the art of that. That's an attack, all right. I heard about this card at the end of each turn. If the Pokemon in this card is attached to has half its health or max or less, heal 30 damage and discard this card. At the end of the turn. So like if you get hit by like a Greninja hit, and you got brought down to half, like this wouldn't activate because it's at the end of your turn. So like you could get hit by Greninja and then get hit by an attack or something. So I don't know how good Citrus Berry is. I mean, it heals more than Potion. So that's a pro, but you also can't attach any other, you can't equip any other items to this. So, yeah, I don't know about Citrus Berry. Doesn't seem great. Oh, I got a second one. And it's the worst Chatot. Come on, Mareeb, you could do more damage than that. Come on. There's a Yamper. Look at that. Shoutouts. Switch your... look at that roar from that Yamper. I'm sure that's very intimidating right there. How you gonna best with this Yamper? Basically impossible. Discard a card from your hand. If you cancel this attack, does nothing. 70 damage for a basic, 2 energy is pretty good, but the downside is also pretty noticeable. I can see this card getting some play, though. That's a no. Skiddo. Stupid Skiddo from the ZA mission. Seismitoad. I like Seismitoad. What is he punching? Just a wall. It kind of looked like a Ferrothorn almost, but no. Active Pokemon's confused. That's pretty bad for a stage 2 evolution. Alright, I'm not getting the cards here. What is going on? Give me something good. Jirachi. Okay, that's a good card. 30 damage. It's like the was it Mesprit that had the attack? That you could attack like, what was it, 20 to your bench or something like that? And I mean, like, Hitmonlee has like 80 HP, but does 30 only to your bench, so like you have versatility from this Pokemon, so that's pretty nice. I think this was pack 8, so I think there's okay, there's something good back there. Nothing amazing though. It's not a mega. Another Ferrothorn. What is this? A Gothita? Alright, we can skip over. Your dog telling me that's the best card that we drew. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Semi-Poor. I like Semi-Poor. Alright, that was pretty horrendous. Outside of the Emperor, of course. And the Sableye looks like a cool card. And the Jirachi's good. Yeah, that was a pretty bad draw. We're getting the decks filled up though. Alright. Blaziken. Oh, nope. Opening packs of 10. We'll be a third of the way there after this. 34 cards. 34 packs. Let's see. There was a ding on like the third one, right? Oh, that Bakihita was pretty cute. I like the background on this card. Your active Pokemon now burnt. That's so weak though. 50 damage and that, yeah. I mean, this is pretty bad. Like the original Arcanine was like 3 fire energy for 110 damage, and you took 20 damage recoil. I think it was 130 health. Yeah, I don't like this because it's a 50-50 chance of doing 20 damage, and then it's a 50-50 chance again of it going away. So it's basically like I mean, it's not really, but it's basically like a 25% chance to do 70 damage, like more than 70. Like, I don't know. This seems pretty bad. I mean, you have to have bad cards in the deck, at least. So like Torchic is here. If we want to get the Mega Blaziken. We got 2 Torchics, so that's good. Ooh, Archeops. Archeops, one of my favorite Pokemon. That's sick. We got stupid Pokemon. Skip over you. Palpitoad. Hala. If your Hariyama or Crabominable will be knocked out by damage from an attack, it is not knocked out and remains at 10 health. Interesting, okay. You basically know your Crabominable or Hariyama is invulnerable. Does that apply to Crabominable EX? Or is it just regular Crabominable? I assume it would say to Crabominable EX. Because that's a pretty cool card. It's like a ramp one attacker water energy. This is the card. I guess this is the big card from the set. And I'm not too happy. If this is the best card, I'm also pretty disappointed. But this attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. I mean, I liked Rapidash in the original sets because it like, what, it was like 40, 50 attack for 1 energy, and then you pair it with Blaine and you're doing 80 damage from 1 fire energy. Like, it seemed like that was like pretty nice aggro to go with the Ninetales. Maybe Rapidash is back, but, or maybe this is a Pokemon you rammed. Like, you could run Ponyta and Vulpix with Ninetales, and like have this as like the Pokemon that gets a bunch of fire energy, especially with the new fire item. That like you lead with Ninetales early. That's like the 2 energy 90 damage fire attacker that discards a fire energy every turn, and then you have that fire patch, so you could end game with the Rapidash. With 20 damage to a bench Pokemon seems pretty useless though. But I mean, it's good for Cyrus, I guess. But if you go with that strategy, like then the Rapidash doesn't really work in that regard. It just seems hard to ramp 3 fire energy on the Rapidash. Well, here's a flame patch, so let me get 1 more of those and I'll be good. Okay, I guess this is combination with Archeops, I assume. Yes, it is. Yep. So that's sick. Okay, Hariyama. So this pairs with that 1 card that lets you live at 1 health. It's like a focus band, basically. Before doing anything, discard all Pokemon tools. I mean, that's pretty cool, but 4 energy is not cool. That's pretty unplayable. Otherwise, Wurmple. This is also a bad Wurmple. You want Find a Friend is way better than this. I guess they try to give you the incentive of running it because it's it gives 20 damage, but I don't know. That seems Find a Friend is way much better. Oh, nice. Yeah, the entire box sets. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of work though. Dusclops. Okay, another Hala. I'm not building a Hariyama deck. We'll see how Crabominable is. Yeah, that's a cool card. I like the Makihita. He's just chilling, running around. I guess he's running. He's not lying there, but it looks like the art is coming off the page. Like, that's pretty neat. Combustion. All right, so I just need to place again. That's the easy part, right? Pack 9. Crabominable. If this Pokemon draining HP is 30 or less, this attack does 60 more damage. Okay. This is probably more playable, but still feels pretty bad, right? Or do you pair like this with Hariyama? Like, this is just your one attacker, but this is 30 damage is really weak. That seems tough. I guess you put Rocky Helmet on it. 120 health is like not bad. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that kind of seems tough. That also seems pretty tough. 120 for an 80 damage 3 attack. That's pretty bad. That Pidgey is terrible. Why would that's terrible Pidgey. I guess I try to incentivize you because it's double colorless, but if there's a double colorless in this set, maybe that makes it more intriguing. Alright, so definitely the dark set gave us the best cards because we got the Mega Absol. And we're already like at more than a third way through the collection. Alright, we'll go another 10. Okay, a couple flashes there. A couple flashes. We'll see. That was like card 5 and 6 or so. Interesting. I mean, you'll just rare candy it, right? There was another card here. So this is a shiny? Oh! Look at that. Discard of fighting energy. That is Okay. Okay, I can get behind this card. That looks sick. This blue shiny. 130 attack. Discard a fighting energy. For 3 energy. That seems fine, right? 130 health, right? Or it's 150? Like that seems like rock seems okay. It like does more damage than Machamp as like reference. Like that's not bad. Can't play item cards. That's not worth it for that high of an attacker. Okay, we got a card in the back here. Barraskewda, that's pretty, I don't know. 80 damage for 2 energy, but that's really low HP. I guess that's not the worst, but you don't ever play a deck with that. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, the dark deck is definitely treating me well. Shoutouts, Mega Gyarados. Yeah, here we go. Jolteon. This looks like one of the best cards in the set, right? 2 energy, 80 damage is fine as well, in addition with the electromagnetic wall. And like if you try to build up your bench, then you can just get Cyrus'd. Because you're getting the damage. That seems pretty good. I don't think we didn't even get the big hit cards yet. Cut, sure. Okay, there's something good back there. Something good. There it is. There's a high grade gun. Grab them all. Alright. There's been better animations there, but that's sick. Mega Gyarados. And like having a mill deck seems pretty neat. But getting like, this is like Misty Bait right here, right? But getting 4 energy on this seems pretty tough. With Magikarp being 30 health too. There's another card behind it. Ooh, okay. I've heard good things about this card too. Like this is like the Badoo of Pocket. Because I know Badoo is very popular in the card game. They can't play item cards from their hands. So no Pokeballs is probably the biggest thing. No tools. Nice. Okay. There's like a 3-star or a 3 diamond. Heck. It looks like they're getting hit by ice move. That's got to be like super effective, right? There we go. Another Delcatty. Great. Ooh, something shiny. Let's see what it is. A baby. Oh no. Oh, it's just the shiny. Whoa! Look at that. That's sick. Incineroar. This is a pretty playable fire card, right? I feel like I haven't seen a lot of Incineroar. But like that, I mean, Fire Fang is a pretty good attack. Like you get rare candy and have this on, like round 2, like turn 3. Like this, it has to be decent. You're doing 50 damage and it could stack. And 180 health is a lot of health. We'll see. I could probably cook up something with Incineroar. I haven't, because I haven't played. I basically lost some interest in the, in like I basically lost interest in like doing the ranked, or not, I never played a ranked battle yet. Or like the ladder mode to go from like Pokeball to Master Ball rank. Like I basically lost interest like a week before like that mode came out. And like I never gained too much interest since, but like I mean I guess with the new megas and all that, I'm definitely intrigued to like go back into the game and grind up some decks. I posted on Twitter at some point. I had a when they had the challenges of getting 5 wins in a row, I kept track of like this deck. I think I got 37 wins in a row with a fighting deck. It was like Mega Aerodactyl, Mankey, Primeape. It was like I think it was the Mankey Primeape. It had a Mew EX in there as well. Like if I need a specific matchup to build up a Mew in the back, like I could, but otherwise it was like Mankey doing a lot of damage early on, and a Mega Aerodactyl making sure Pokemon don't evolve. So yeah, that was cool back in the day. I'm sure that deck is really bad now. During your next turn, this Pokemon can use Sacred Sword. I mean, this is pretty good as like a an energy sink for a basic Pokemon. This is not bad. 110 is a lot. Okay, this is the broken Eevee card. You could evolve it on your first turn, and so you compare this with the Jolteon. So I'm getting like pretty close to be able to build like a competitive deck right away, at least ish. Shuffle your hand into your deck, draw a card for each of your card in your opponent's hand. I feel like that's, I mean, I guess that's, no, that's not even that bad, right? There's some decks like with like Entei, like you just get a bunch of card draws, so like you can, I mean, you could say it's situational, but like you can like play it right and like get a lot of card draw out of this. It's like a different INO. So there you go. Add more versatility to move it around. Like I like in Rocky X, it's sweet. Staring at you. 130 is pretty high. Paired with red, 150 damage. And like this feels like a fine Pokemon to ramp up. What else? We got the Jolteon. Obviously that's pretty huge. You. Seems like this Gyarados pack is treating me way better than the other two. And we got even you. You're pretty legit. Incineroar is pretty sick. Look at that shiny, that's awesome. Okay. And we have this Eevee too. Yeah, we got a lot of good cards in this set. $125. All right, we're halfway there with the set. We've opened about half the cards I was anticipating to open tonight. This will be 54. 54 out of 100. Because I said I was opening 100. Oh, I don't like the sound of that because I didn't hear any sounds. This might be a lot of doo-doo. I mean, this seems worse than the other Beautifly, where that heals you 20 every turn, right? Yeah, I don't want this. All right, now we got 2 Hariyama, so we can play Hariyama decks and Hala. Pansear. All right, that's a second flame patch. That's good. I can run some fire decks with flame patch. You probably want 2 copies in your decks if you're gonna run it. Okay, underwhelming stuff. Okay, Luxray. It's one of your bench Pokemon. This is different. This is a different Luxray because the other Luxray had like the skill dive that it did like 120 damage to any one Pokemon, right? But it was 3 energy and you had to discard it. Did you have to discard it all too? I think you had to discard it all to get that attack off, right? So I mean, yeah, this seems fine. That's like 110 damage is good for like a non-EX, but at this point you feel like you just ramp up an EX as opposed to ramping up Luxray, but I don't know. 110 damage is a lot pretty quickly with rare candy. So maybe that's workable. Probably not a competitive deck, but it's like something you can make work. Just on like generic ladder. It's like the Hala. What's that? Oh, I think I have 3 copies of it now. So discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Discard. So that's pretty trolly. I don't know. I mean, that seems like a tough deck to build around because you have to build it around grass. But that's cool. I like that. Another Crabominable. So I can definitely build some decks with that. Prank Spinner. I haven't seen this. A card from among both players' hands is chosen and random revealed to the other player and shuffled into its owner's deck. That's probably why I haven't seen it. That just seems pretty bad. It's not like I've seen much of like the gameplay anyway. I've been trying to keep myself spoiler free from it. Alright, not too much there, but it happens. We got 11 new cards in 10 packs. I feel like I wanted a little bit more. The Altaria set was probably the most disappointing though. So my hopes are not that high. But let's see what happens. No dings or flashes there. It's not looking great. I got the worst Pidgey. And that's like so bad. And I guess they try to say it's okay because it's double colorless, but that's like so bad. Life sucker. 70 damage is pretty weak. More damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Sableye seems cool. I think that's workable in a deck. Okay. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon. I mean, that's not bad. I mean, it's better than like Shaman or Butterfree. You could say the basic. 30 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's like Jinx kinda. And there's a couple effects that have something like this. This isn't that bad. 30 more damage for each energy. I guess Mega Gallade too. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're ramping up with, like, Gyarados, so this is doing 150 damage to Gyarados for 2 energy. Like, that's pretty good. I mean, it's not enough to kill is the problem. But this is pretty bad in the Blaziken, because Blaziken, like, what, discards its energy, or 1 energy when you use it? So it's, like, bad into that. So, like, yeah, whatever meta dependent. It's good in the Giratina. It actually Oko's Giratina, right? Because Giratina needs 4 energy and it's 150 health. So yeah, that's an Oko, and especially if it takes 10 damage. So yeah, that's a Giratina killer. Not that I don't know if Giratina is that viable in this meta anymore, but it's definitely a good counter to it. Okay, Lesia. Who is this? Who is Lesia? Oh, is she the? Is she the snow trainer from? Oh, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Okay, I remember her. Oh yeah, that's a long time since I've heard that name. Okay, sure. Morgrim. Experiment damage and affect by any effects. Okay, that doesn't matter. We're looking for some better cards, but we're not going to be... Okay, there's something there. Your opponent's active Pokemon's Confounding Cologne. Okay, I mean, this is a cool effect. Costs one more colorless energy to attack. But you have to, I mean, the downside is you have to use water and psychic energy to ramp. And 40 health is really low, too. Spinda. Shout out to Aim. Once during your turn, you may discard the top card of your opponent's deck. That's not bad. Okay. I think this is okay. But, I mean, it's only it's a turn to 4 attacker, I guess. 80 energy is fine. 2 energy to retreat seems a little much. But, that's like a fine effect, but not anything to like write home about to like build a deck off of. 80 damage for 2 energy is like pretty fine for a stage 2. 30 more damage for each energy in your opponent's active retreat cost. Yeah, I mean it depends. Again, this is good into Gyarados, but bad into Blaziken, right? Because Blaziken's only 1 energy retreat cost. Maybe it's 2. Shout out to Emperor. Okay, another Drachi. That's good. Definitely need those. $7,000. Look at that. That's cool. I feel like I was only at 5,000 like a month or 2 ago. I'll skip all this. 151 shoutouts. Shoutouts to the OGs out there. Alright, so that's 64 packs. Let's go you again. We'll open another 10. We'll do another set of 10 from each. We're looking for a couple more megas here. We got one shiny pretty early. Okay, Lesia. That's good to get a second one of those. Okay. I don't know how I feel about the art, which means I probably don't like it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's weird. It's like trying to be like textured, but not really. But, once during your turn, you may flip a coin if heads switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. So that's kind of like Victory Bell. The Victory Bell like automatically did it. This is a coin flip. 120 energy for 4 grass is a lot. I mean, it's not EX, but at this point you just run Venusaur, right? It's a Venusaur that has a Sabrina attached to it. Because you don't get to pick what the opponent like bench Pokemon is, right? Yeah, that seems like a lot of work. Doesn't seem worth it. Goomy, nice. Shoutouts to Goomy, Goomy. Dangerous Bite. Ooh, it kind of looks like this Stalin is eating somebody, right? Or has legs. I mean, you can't see the person's face behind it. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, its attack does 70 more damage. I mean, that's another Pokemon that's aimed to take on Giratina, right? That's 150 health. So you're doing 140, and if it ever attacks, it dies. So, I mean, that's a good response here. This does also like a lot of damage to Mega Absol. But it's a stage 2, so it better be good, right? Whenever your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack used by this Pokemon, this card. Whenever your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack used by the Pokemon this card is attached to, draw a card. Whenever your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attack used by the Pokemon this card is attached to. Draw a card. So that's like, that wording is so weird. So is it like if you give yourself recoil damage and die from it, then you get to draw a card? Is that what it is? Whenever your opponent's Pokemon. Oh, whoa, okay. Whenever your opponent's Pokemon. So if I'm attacking somebody else and they're knocked out by damage from my attack, then I get to draw a card. Okay. That's better. That's better. I mean, that's a pretty good early game item. Get you extra card draw. Okay. That's not the worst. I don't know if that's worth it, but it seems okay. I feel like that's not going to get too much play, though. But maybe. I guess, if you want card draw. But there's probably better ways to get card draw than that. You're spending an item to get you a card. Maybe that's alright. Great, another Stoutland. That was exactly what I was looking for. Awesome. Minus 30 damage. That's not bad. And this is pairing with the card that wants you to get 50 HP or less Pokemon. 30 damage and minus 30 is pretty nice. But I mean, 50 health is pretty bad. During your opponent's next turn, if they attach energy from their energy zone, that Pokemon will be asleep. So that's a 50-50 chance they don't attack. From their energy zone to the defending Pokemon. Oh, so, well, okay, so if they put energy on the front lining Pokemon and it falls asleep. If you build up your mings, then it doesn't matter. Great. Get all the Maractus. Oh, Furfrou. We gotta collect all the Furfrou cards. What, is there only 3 of them? That's a lot of Toxapex. Durant, we've had a couple of. Spindas, we had a couple of. If you have 1, 3, or 5 cards, this does 60 more damage. There's another card that had that if it had 2, 4, 6 cards in your hand. I mean, it's not that hard to like make your hand work out that way. That you couldn't get the 120 damage. 120 damage for 2 water energy is not bad. I mean, you run this with like a bunch of items, right? So you can like dictate whenever you have like cards in your hand. Like, I don't know. I feel like you can make a deck work from this. 120 damage is a ton for 2 energy. Stage 2, sure, but I think you can make decks work with this. I'll probably try to. I'll build something with it, assuming I get a second Ludicolo, which is right here. Okay, Whimsicott EX. It seems okay. It seems situational. I don't know how much Whimsicott's getting played. I'm assuming, yeah, it depends on the meta. I think whether it's good or not. Let's see, we have 8 Sudowoodos, 6 Seismitoads, 7 Pidgeys, great. 8 Joltix, 8 Miltanks, Partridge and a Pear Tree. Plus 11. Okay. Mega Blaze again. Let's go. 10 packs. All those hourglasses are going away, and it seems like we're getting general trash. All the filler. We're gonna get two really good cards here. There's a ding. I like the dings. Tongue Whip. And Sage. I don't think we haven't gotten a Simisear yet. That's like usually regarded as like one of the most irrelevant Pokemon. Nuzleaf, shoutouts to Otto. I guess the Nuzlocke in general. Beautifly. I mean, it just seems like worse than the original Beautifly. It's different, but worse. Okay, a lot of Pidgeottos. Confusing Cologne. Alright. Shiny card back there. I like that. I think we already had 2, so we're good there. Weasel. 10 damage. Hype. Golem. Okay, I was talking about Golem. Do we get a resurgence of Golem with the with that helmet? I could definitely make that work. Cause you have Brock, right? Brock can add energy to Golem and Onyx. Is that how? I think that's how it is, right? So you have that, and you have the minus 20 damage. Like, I don't know. Maybe Golem is back in the meta. You never know. Unless if you do know and you tried it didn't work. But I'm sure it could. I'll make it work. Okay, I think here there should be a pretty good card. Oh, there's a good card. That's a mega right there. So we have I mean, I'm honestly happy with either Gyarados or the Absol. We have one of each. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Gyarados, but I would prefer the Absol. Hitmonchan. That was not what I expected. Hitmonchan EX. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness. Okay, so you can never deal weakness with this attack. But it's still 50 damage for 1 energy. 130 basic is pretty good. I mean, that's why I liked the Mankey Primate back in the day. I mean, Mankey had to flip a coin to deal 50 damage, but that was like... And you could deal super effective damage. So, like, especially into electric decks, I would, like, kill any of your basics to start with. Like your Pikachus that are 60 health. So yeah, 50 damages right away is pretty nice, and then you just build up your Golem in the back. So well, I don't know. I'm seeing something. I'm seeing something here. Maybe I'm cooking too much. Okay, May is nice. This is I saw this card. For 2 random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. For each one you get, you choose a Pokemon to shuffle back. Put into your... Okay, so if you only have 1 Pokemon left in your deck that you draw up, you only have to discard 1. Or it's not discard, you shuffle it back in. Okay. Yeah, that's like great versatility to find like the exact Pokemon you're looking for. Even like I ran like some... I mean, I haven't made a lot of decks lately because I haven't tried to build competitively, but like I had a Dugtrio build with the Dugtrio that does 100 damage if a Pokemon's on top, so like that card team's pretty good in that deck to make sure you get the Dugtrio out of right away because you have so many other Pokemon in the deck. I mean, Pokemon Communication does a pretty similar thing, but like you get you get 2 Pokemon that way as opposed to just 1. So it's a trainer card for sure, but it's probably better than Pokemon Comms. Or maybe you run both. Probably not necessary. You just have the trainer card. Plus 9 cards. That's not a lot. Alright. I had the best of luck with Mega Garrett. Oh yeah, we were also opening Blaziken, so there's no way I was getting an Absol there. We got a Rapidash EX. No Blaziken. Let's open 10. We're gonna be at this will be 94 cards that we opened up here, or 94 packs. That was a ding pretty early, like the second pack. I like the sound of that. Chingling, that's not bad. I thought babies they gave you as like the 6 Pokemon in the pack, but I guess not. They changed that to shinies. That's cool. Can you tell if it's a weighted pack with the shiny Pokemon now? Hype, Delcatty. Choodle. Ah, nice. Pancham. I had you in a while in my, well, obviously I evolved you into Pangoro, but you're still in my Legends EA run. You can see the background. I might be playing some of that later on tonight. I definitely will. I mean, I'm going to be done with the packs pretty soon. So I'll switch over to Legends. Okay, Marlon. Heals 70 damage from your I might have seen Caracost and thought it was irrelevant, but Jellicent's the okay. So Marlin lets you build up a bunch of water energy with Jellicent, and you can heal it pretty well, huh? That's a lot of healing into Jellicent. I feel like you don't want to. I guess you can build up to 2 energy. I mean, there's no reason to not build up 2 energy on Jellicent and just deal 60 damage every turn. If you can heal 70 damage plus 40 damage from Irida, like you can get a lot of water like energy spread out that way, and then you just go on to your Gyarados at the end, and that's your cleaner. I assume Palkia EX is not going to be your cleaner, but okay, interesting. Absol, not the Absol I'm looking for, but it's I'm still fine with that. Flip a coin, you reveal their hand to supporter and discard it. That's still pretty good, but you're not going to run this realistically. The Mega Absol EX is way better. Yeah, but it's just the effect. That's a weird look at what was that? What is that Jellicent doing up there? It's like a missile. Or it's like it looks like a virus as well. Huh, that is weird. See the Gyarados in the back. There's got to be Wailord has to be like 200 health, right? Is it Wailord EX or is it just plain Wailord? It's got to be like, yeah, it's like maybe it's like 80 damage for 4 energy. Nah, maybe 150 health. It's got to be so much health. It's a Wailmer. Because Guzzlord has so much health. Oh, here we go. Here's a Hydreigon. This is like one of the best Pokemon in the set, right? Discard all energy, but you could get 2 energy for 30 damage. So like you could basically power this up, 130 damage every turn, but you're taking 30 damage yourself. I mean, this is still a great cleaner. Simisage. Dano. We're looking for a second Hydreigon would be great. I don't know if I don't think I've found Swellows yet. Swellows is my favorite out of that line. But Hydreigon is cool, obviously. Tortuga. Another Froakie. I don't know if that Froakie was any different from the original set. That's like, what, 10 or 12 Joltix? Got the Pancham. Hydreigon is nice. Okay. So that's almost 100 packs right there. We have 6 more packs to open. I guess before that I could see if all these Hour Wonder Picks I haven't used either. Is there anything good out there? something. That's something. Mega Blaziken is sitting there. So maybe I try to go, or do I? I guess I go for this, and if I get the Blaziken, then I open up some Blaziken packs and try to get a second. That's probably the play. There's a Hydreigon, so I can go for Hydreigons as well. Oh, Wailord. Let's see it. 200 health. 4 energy, 10 damage for each water. I was thinking like 80 damage for 4 energy. That wasn't that far off then. I mean, this is 100 damage, 200 health. That's crazy. But you could put the helmet on this. So it's taking minus, because the retreat cost is 4, so it's minus 20 damage. And you have this with Misty, and you just get a couple water energy, and it's GG. Or you, like, set up Jellicent early game, and, like, build this up in the back. And you just get a bunch of healing. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, do we go for the Hydreigon chance because I already have? Like, okay, I was gonna say these are pretty far. Is there anything here? Nothing enticing. Okay, so I think it's the. Why is it not scrolling up? Okay, I think we go for Blaziken, right? It's either Blaziken or because we already have a Hydreigon, that I go for the Hydreigon and have 2, and then I can build a deck with Hydreigon. But I have to go for the Blaziken, right? Right here. Ah. Fucking Blitzel. Alright, well. Thanks. Alright, so now we'll open. We got 6 more packs to get to 100. We're probably opening the opening you, right? Because we have a Gyarados and we have an Absol. So just try to get we could try to get a second Mega of the same type, and then we could build a deck from there. But kind of crazy. I opened up almost 100 decks and I couldn't get two Megas of the same. I mean, I guess if I focused on one of the sets, obviously have a better chance to do so. We've seen you before, but the shinier version, the bigger version. Five more packs. This is 4 more packs left. Nothing in here. I have the magic. What's a magic card? Put a random card from your deck that evolves from this Pokemon onto this Pokemon to evolve it. Okay. So this like guarantees you're gonna find your Gyarados for 3 energy, and then on the following turn you put the 4th water energy and then you can attack with it. So okay, that's pretty cool. That's a cool mechanic to have a magic card, but the guaranteed it evolves. I mean, that's probably better than what, it's like the splash, or it's like it deals no damage but it switches you out. I mean, that's also pretty good too. There's like, I mean, there's pros and cons of both. But if you really are hunting for that Gyarados, you can't find it, I guess like that's fine. It's probably better than the other Magic Carps. 3 more packs. Trying to find Absol or Gyarados. I don't remember if the Hydreigon's in this set. Nothing in that one. Two more after this one. Let's see. Nothing in here. Switch this Pokemon one of your bench Pokemon. I mean, that's worse than the other Frogadier. It's 30 damage for 1 energy. You don't want to commit 2 energy unless you have to. I like the Froakie. That's a lot of Froakie. Looks like we're going Greninja. Who wants to do that? That's boring. I don't even think Greninja learns Bounce, does it? Not like it's a move you would run anyway. Alright, let's see. Showdown. It learns Bounce. Well, goddamn. Okay. Alright, one more. Second to last pack. Penultimate pack. Let's see. We're looking for Absol or Gyarados or maybe Hydreigon if it's in this pack. It might have been in the fire deck though. Might have been the Blaziken one. That's pretty cool art for Roly-Coly. That's really neat. That's one of the best art. Like it's like you could see like in the mine shaft and on the right side, and it's like rolling out. It looks like to the outside. That's neat. It looks like maybe there's like a portal behind like the blue door almost. That's cool. I like that art. Nothing otherwise. Disappointment is what we found. All right, last card. Last pack. Well, actually, it looks like there were some. It looks like they were giving out packs as rewards. Let's see. Did we find it? This deck. This one. This one. Nothing. We found our second copycat. All right, that was a disappointing finale there, but that was 100 packs. We did it. I did not have to spend money for that. Well, didn't have to spend money to buy the hourglasses or gold at least. Let's see. People are already wonder picking with me. That's a lot of wonder picks, man. Even Ash Ketchum is wonder picking with me. A share. Oh, I already had a Paldean Clodsire, but that's nice of Dino to do that. Oh, I guess I didn't? No, I do. Oh, it's not gonna show you, but I had it from the deluxe set. From the deluxe EX. I found a couple of them, I'm pretty sure. Is this another one? It is. Okay, sure. I appreciate the support. All right, I gotta update my my list of what I want. Advanced ticket reward, 3rd prize. Wow. What do I get? Okay, 2 packs is not bad. What is this? Oh, just a Blaziken? Ooh, they're shiny in there. I like that. I like this Makuhita card. That's pretty sick. 50 energy for 3 damage attack is not sick though. Ooh. Okay. I mean, I like the other Makuhita more, honestly, but okay, I can't complain about a free pack. Nice, okay. Oh, they gave me 1 of each. Okay. That's very generous. Thank you so much. It looks like there's a little bit of shiny in this deck, too. Ludicolo. I feel like I can make a Ludicolo deck work. I mean, people might be saying the card's bad. I have no idea. It looks okay. 120 damage for 2 energy, and it's like not that hard to make it happen. some pretty decent health too. Okay, that's a pretty bad attack. Okay, well that looks like it's gonna be all that we're getting here. Okay, my daily gift, which will be this brown case. And what do we got? Oh, look at that. Daily missions are updated. You got more from daily missions? Yeah, we'll see what all that is later. I don't think there are any other cards that I was... I mean, there's the Hydreigon. I guess we might as well try to go for it. It's in the Mega Gyarados set. Ah, one off. Yamask. Yamask's a cool Pokemon. Thank you, Atlas, for the Yamask. Definitely worth it. Any other cards? The Wailord is cool, but I'm not gonna spend Wonder Picks for it. I think that's it. A Chansey pick. Do I have all these cards? I have all these cards, so that's fine. Is that a promote? I don't have this promotional card. Oh no. What am I gonna do? Well, they're like opening up the chance to get more promotional cards, right? So like that's not even that, like it's gonna be an option to get, because there's some cards I haven't gotten because of the I didn't like play a lot of competitive in a while, so like I was opening packs, but I wasn't building decks, and I'll be building more decks now. But we'll try to go for the grind from Pokeball to Master Ball rank. We'll see how tough that is, but I feel pretty confident that I'll be able to get to Master Ball rank if I really want to. It's just whether I'm gonna want to deal with the grind of using like meta decks to get there. Or is it like too tough to like make it to Master Ball rank on like off meta decks? I'm not sure. I mean, we'll investigate and we'll find out. And I'll probably stream or have YouTube videos of it all here. So hope you guys are excited for that. But that was the 100 openings, a 100 pack opening. That was pretty neat. Have a lot of hourglasses that I was saving up there. We didn't get a set of 2 megas yet, unfortunately. But we will work towards that. So I guess we will switch over to Legends EA. So we will transition over there, and I will get that set up. So I guess I should get some. Let's do this. Look at this. Get some music going on while I try to figure out how to transition over to the Switch here. So yeah, give me probably a couple minutes, but we will get to some Legends EA for the night. Oh, I have Scarlet and Violet loaded up. Why do I have that loaded up? I know why I have it loaded up, but I'm not playing that game. That game's irrelevant, right? And at least until I do my the draft league, I'm gonna be doing it a bit. But You guys don't know about that yet. I can't be spoiling anything about that, right? One last draft league to end the generation. Oh, that's a pretty cool loading screen for That's cool. All right, yeah. Give me another minute, and then I will. We'll get some Pokemon Zob play going on. We're back. The screen is neat, and there's even downloadable content available. Hopefully it doesn't show my credit card information or whatever. $30. Is it active right now? It's not, right? There's no way it's active. Wish list, right? Estimated release date, Pokemon Day, right? So, okay. I'll probably have to, I'll take off work that day to try to, for Pokemon Day. 30th anniversary too, that's a pretty big deal. Yeah, we can go back to the game. Ah, this stupid challenge. I don't think we completed it. I think we got very close and didn't complete it. At least this is leveling up the Dragonair. I mean, we're doing this challenge. And I forget. I think I lead with the aggro. I'll try it. Fine. I remember losing on level 10, like with like my last Pokemon because of the stealth rocks. Let's lock in. Okay, Aggron's a good lead. I have to remember how to play this game. That did so much damage. What? No, you're Mega. I mean, I guess I can Mega. That's done so much. Orbit Orb. Yeah, this is annoying. Full feed. You don't Mega here, right? Retail. Nice. I think you just got this. And you stay Mega, so. I mean, if we get like 4 Pokemon out of the Aggron, then that seems good. And I remember some of these earlier Pokemon were poison, so that's why I wanted to leave with the Aggron and not get poisoned. Camera up. Doesn't matter. I can live. I mean, that might not. Focus energy is a little scary. Nice, and I avoided all the damage. Oh, I'm not even Mega. That was really risky. Rock slide. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, you're fast. You got him, Talonflame. Pyroar. Dig. Flare Blitz I can take. Shell Bell. Why do you have a Shell Bell? Rock slide. Good kill. Okay. That's fine. You took like 25% health that game. That's fine. Let me update the stream title. No. I won't update. I'll keep it as is. I can change the game, right? Okay. Sevra's Pokemon. Hopefully she has Sevra, bad Pokemon. Yeah, got him. Harvick. We can work with this. Mega, do we have the chance to? Oh, you lived the light. Oh, no. Why am I taking residual damage? Oh, I'm burned. I thought I should burn. Angora? Little punch? Do you have another fairy type? Gardevoir. Okay. Cool. Pull punch again, Yes, that was clutch. Spamming that bullet punch so quick. So it's three trainers down and we lost 1 Pokemon. I think that's a fine pace because our Charizard's our best Pokemon. Though I do have to remember the last Pokemon has Stealth Rock, so. Oh, okay. Sableye. Back in Meganium. Yeah, this looks fine. Passing clean. Deep Storm. Why do you have Absorb? I mean, Pangoro was risky because he could have gone for a flying move, especially because Meganium was there. But I'm fine with that damage. Alright. We didn't take too much from Battle 4. Germain. I probably want to save Pangoro for that. This is a tempting target. We're gonna Mega. No, we can't Mega. Of course. Oh, nice. Go, Meganium. Gengar, not the right switching. Each one. That's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse. Okay, that's alright. Took a little bit of damage on the Pangoro. Meganium still stayed healthy, relatively. You level up, so maybe it's a little more in your stats. Estelle's Pokemon, Bon Appetit. Scizor. Well, Charizard seems pretty good here. Anchor. 5 up. Mario. Six up. Tapping game one. You can turn. Each one. Okay, what else? Heal up. Drain, heal up. Okay. Oh, we have leftovers, which is good. Synthesis up. Staying pretty healthy here. Giga Drain. Okay. That's not bad. Back to Pangoro. We gotta keep the Pangoro though. Okay. This is good. Nate Slash, you get a protect. Okay, nope. You're gonna lose that. Great. That was a pretty good exchange right there. Seventh course, Fabia's Pokemon. Bon Appetit. It seems like we're doing fine here. But I'm sure this happened before, and then I failed it at the end. This could be scary. But this is like the best Pokemon I have for it. Old Punch. Yeah, that's decent damage, but that's a pretty tough Pokemon. Deep Storm. Good, and I got that damage off before they could do anything. Frost Blast. I'm fine with this. Hand Slash. Nice, nice, nice. We're looking okay. I just remember the one trainer had Stealth Rocks and like, does it physically stay in like one area? I'm not sure. He's got to attack. Nice slash. Oh, okay. Roserade. That's amazing. Charizard. Fire Blast. You're probably poison type. I probably shouldn't have brought it. Okay. Go. This is okay. Okay. I stayed pretty healthy that entire fight, too. So, I mean, we're looking good. I mean, we're pretty decently leveled compared to our opponents here, but we failed, like, the last 2 or 3... I think we failed the first 2 or 3 attempts. So, it's not like we didn't really leave since then. Gyarados is fine with. I think I'd probably just Mega off Red. Get that special attack boost. Hopefully take care of this person just with Meganium, and then... Where did you go? Okay. I'm like inside. The Galgi is pretty problematic. Oh no, that's a lot of damage. That is so much damage. That's unfortunate. Dragonite. Nice, we got the hit off right before. That's perfect. Alright, we're down to the last one. We lost what, 2? We still have Hawlucha, pretty healthy. So that's the Gorman. Alright. Well, I think Meganium's going down. I don't think we can heal. We're gonna just get that. Maybe you can synthesis up. Oh, let's go for Devin. Air Slash Punch. I got a Mega here. I'm worried. We're down to 3. Flash. Swift should be good enough. Okay, good. Armory. Okay, this is nice. Fire Blast. Move away from the rocks. I think that's how it works, right? Alright, Tyranitar, I'm dying to this, too. Fire Blast. We didn't get the hit off. That's not great. But Hawlucha should be able to do it. Body Press. Okay, for Brick. Nice. A little stressful there, but we did it. Made it harder at the end. Incroyable. This little show of appreciation for you, fully savoring all our restaurant has to offer. Knockoff? Okay, that's a lot. Usual $100,000. You're crazy. I ain't paying that. Is that what you pay to get like those items? Maybe it's worth it. Okay, I guess we'll go. I mean, these people have been waiting for me for a while at the restaurant. I guess I can't talk to you. Okay. The secret. Okay, we'll fly over here. Do we level up the Dragonair? Oh, you could just level up here. Well, let's do that. Let's see it. And then we give you the Dragonite stone. Hurricane, that's a great idea. Oh yeah, because you become like a pretty big special attacker. Nice, okay. Let's change your moves. We will give you Hurricane. Your physical, these three are special. Hurricane. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good move. Outrage. Probably no. Dragon Rush seems okay. Do we want anything for fairy types? Air Slash. Would be a quicker cooldown, but I think that's okay. Is there any other dragon move? Iron Head. Iron Head's not bad for fairies. Especially because fairies are usually... Oh, I mean, on mine is attack, right? But I still have pretty high attack. What is my Mega Dragonite stats? It's 124 attack, 145 special attack. It's pretty big. Ironhead might be good just for general coverage. Flamethrower is good for steel types. Ice Beam's good for other dragons, so I feel like you go over Thunder. That makes sense, right? Thunder Wave. I think that makes sense. Over here. Dragonite. Dragonite. It is what Dragon and Knight. New research ideas. Oh, new research. Okay, sure. We don't have too much candy for you. Some rare candies, but I'll keep on them for now. Should be fine. The fiery red of Lysandra's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysandra cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. Okay, that's relatable. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? The weapon was AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as the kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home, but if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. That kind of seems, I don't know. That seems Cobe. I mean, even if he did build it, Lysander's the one who used it. So, I mean, Lysander probably misinterpreted how to use this device. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears AZ's out to save Lumios, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. You're not laughing, though. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That is why I invite you, Shackle, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame. Whoa. Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. It was down there that we learned AZ's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander's labs were designed to be a labyrinth. Labyrinthine. The word Lysander labs were designed to be labyrinthine. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Ooh. Get some strong Pokemon here? That's pretty hype. Let's see. It's like the underground tunnel. I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Let me back. Okay, I can go back. Let's see this Dragonite in action. Gonna be wild Pokemon. Yeah, you're taking up too much room. Find the key. A is displayed on the console. I wonder what that stands for. Wonder. You see any Pokemon? Nothing over there. I thought, did I just hear something? What does Health Feather do? Is that like a, like EVs? That's what it looks like. Maybe 10. Houndoom, okay. Oh, level 50 is nothing. Dragonite's not as OP as everything else in the team. Some new research you can do? Okay, let's see. Pull the lever. Was this gonna be some like underground challenge we have to figure out? It's like a hologram. And nearby warp panels should work now. Ah, okay. Can we like reactivate it? No. No keys. Okay, there's a couple of work panels. I'm assuming the one that's closest is not the one to go to. Because that'd be too easy. I'm assuming it's the one that's like farthest away. We still can't do this one. Okay. We still haven't found the key. Alright. Back over here. Let's go to this one. The one that's farther away. That's more important. That was a Pokemon. Oh, there you go. That is a Pokemon. This is like the what do you call the Team Rocket hideout or like something from like Pokemon Yellow, but like more modernized. That's pretty cool. Iron Headed, go. Flamethrower, go. Almost. All right. Hurricane, go. Flamethrower. Oh, that was a great throw. I'm surprised I got to that. Oh. Can I not? Yeah, okay. I guess I was supposed to go to the one that was closer. I got baited. If I had a too obvious answer. Or something. Oh, this is back where I was. Okay. Right? Oh, this is just on the other side of the wall. The thing, the flashy thing looks like a key. All these grunts. Oh, there's a magic trick. That's why. Lab key card A. We found it. Nice. Huge. Dark Pulse. Not a bad move to find. Alright, we found the key. Now we gotta run back. We found that we're going here, though. Tap key card A against the panel. The door open. That's crazy. Get him, Dragonite. Who found us? Oh, there you go. Nice. I'll take that. Can we go up? No. Why do you tell me there's all these research tasks? Oh, okay. I guess there is. We are at level 34 now. Earthquake. That's pretty good. But it's not better than Giga Impact. What's Wavelink? Idiot. Ah, come on. The letter B. Stone Edge is faster than Flamethrower. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell that some moves are faster and slower than others. I'm not like hyper analyzing that just for the playthrough, but you can definitely tell like the animation. Some are faster and slower than others, which seems weird. It's like more of that than like the actual stats of the Pokemon. It feels like. I guess we'll turn this switch. Give us to another portal. Huge. I'm guessing will let us go to Area B. Still can't go to that one. I think this is the only one that opened up. Can we go this way? I mean, we gotta get that item back there eventually. I think that's it. Okay. Rare candy. That's pretty good. Look at that. Key card B. That's clutch. We would have been screwed if that weren't just happening to sit there. But fortunately it was. Herald. Nope, that's not it. Where was Area B? There it is. What's it? Nope. Here we go. Are we gonna go to A to Z? We're going A, B, C, it's A, B, C, D, all the way to Z. A to Z. That makes sense. Again, Dragonite. Hurricane, go. Ouch. Ah. Tough. We'll get it one day. An awakening. We're gonna have to go back. Flash Revive. That's pretty nice. Muscle Feather. Just a bunch of books and research labs back here. These Pokemon are not that threatening. Maybe I got pretty high levels at this point in the game, but I think even still, it seems like they're not that bad. Pull it? I guess so. And see what happens. That's clutch. Let's find the warp panels. None over here. Not bad. Genius Feather. There's a door. Uh-oh, Ekans. Oh, that's scary. It's scary. You didn't see anything. Actually, yeah, you're gonna... Oh, don't go after me. Might only have poison. Nice. Seed of Mastery. Do I know what that does? Keyed card C. I think we're going to A to Z. Still don't know where that goes. We haven't gone this way. I don't think I missed anywhere before. Yeah, I took this portal. And then I took this. Yeah, there's only these two rooms. I don't think there was anything else before this. Besides the entrance. Yeah, there's nothing this way. I saw that one. Then we were back this way. Okay, I don't know what the seed does. Okay. Like I said, I didn't think I did. It masters something. Would be my guess. But I guess it's not something for Zygarde. You want the cells for Zygarde. Oh yeah, we haven't gone here yet. I gotta go. There's a couple. here. Why is there a potion sitting back here? We're too far in the game for there to be potions. Don't waste my time. That being said, I'll take the 20. Oh, door opened. Oh, we're not gonna go that way. Explore everything else. Another potion. Great. This way, right? Yeah, we got everything. Alright, Dragonite, let's go. Keep pace, Dragonite. Dragonite, where'd you go? I lost my Dragonite. No! Oh, there you are. You're running along. He's a fast little boy, isn't he? We'll catch this one. Let's get it. There we go. Yeah, what do you mean I'm checking the list? What do you want me to check? When's that last one? Smashing mega crystals, okay. Are you happy now? Probably not. I actually have to use the Mega Dragon too. Are we really going to A to Z here? That was kind of a half joke. Oh. Quiet, 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 quiet. Doesn't see this. Doesn't see this. I'm gonna turn around. Can't lock in. I feel like as soon as I take one more step, it's gonna see me. Oh, okay. Native size floats in away. Looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. I was trying to avoid it. And he's got his minions with him. Let's go, Charizard! Oh, you're level 50? Oh, well, there's no chance. The path's not clear. What happened to the little Aegislash guys? They just died? I mean, what happened to the Aegislash? I can't even catch it? Up. Is that the key that I need? Oh, the elevator key. Oh, now I gotta go all the way back. Hopefully there's a portal right here. There's no way there is. Oh, maybe that's it. Is one of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the... Is one of the standing stones that line, I guess, that surrounds Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Jessen's town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Okay. Hopefully this will teleport. I guess this will portal me back. Right? That'd be convenient. I'm sure it'll be, yeah, okay, we're right there. Nice. Is it a trap? Activate my trap card. Let's go to floor 2. Oh, go to the research labs in floor 3. Oops, well, we screwed that one up. Sorry, Dragonite. We'll take the stairs. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay. We'll give that to you. For all the hard work you did. Alright, we're doing it. Oh, no, come on. Floor 3, fine. This is scary. I can barely see anything. What is it? Some of the machinery powered back on it in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all key cards have been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of system. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. Four files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people only continue to grow. And that growth will invite new difficulties. Or new positives. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there's only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something gets fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, that time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. The device that grants life. The device was created 3,000 years ago in the past. Well, 3 years ago in the past, right? It has to be in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. Was that Spiritomb? Darkrai? Zygarde? We have found the ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work. We have not yet found the necessary key to activate this weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. What? Why is it highlighted like this? The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What, then, would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, which represents destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science have not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Hi, Zygarde. I kind of figured you'd show up here. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created a weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. But how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet, this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. There's the red button. But to activate the device requires a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where the Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried. And so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. You're still alive. Zygarde saved me. We worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The tower. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the internal flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know. And now you have learned all those young people waiting in the Sanders Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with AZ. Then do what must be done. Okay. The weapon will be powered by living Pokemon, or rather by the life energy they contain. You must bind Pokemon to the standing stone that line Route 10. There are also details and other plans with the ultimate weapon written here. Press the button. Press the button. What's the worst thing that could happen? Alright, we're going back up. Did you see Lysander? I met him inside. To think that he is still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Griselle, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Shuckle, you now know the truth of AZ's sins, and so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do such a thing? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage, if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Novo Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in the battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower at AZ's Floette. Go talk with the rest of the Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. I'm still not really convinced what he did. But I also pointed out there, he has like AZ has like the dark head. There's like something up there. Pretty feather. Nice. What zone can we go to next? 19, 17, 17, 19, 18, 17, 18, 19, or 20? Doesn't look like it. Let's see. 66. This is the lowest one. There's some random Pokemon for it being this late in the game. Why is there a Cleffa? Why is there a Cleffa at level 19? I don't understand. Where's zone 19? Top of the ladder. To get into the zone? Maybe. Can I? It doesn't look like it. Okay, the zone is just there. Sometimes there's weird circumstances. I also can't get in here. Gone. Are you going to attack us? I guess you are. How did you get lost? I'm trying to get this guy. Still didn't catch it? Okay. Well, at least I had the chance before dawn broke. Though there probably was an encounter in there that I didn't get. Charizard, give me the one that has to fight for. You can fuck off, Charizard. How did that not kill him? I am like 30 levels above you. That's pretty good. have I not gotten an Eevee this game? Why are you so tough to catch? What is going on? Ah, this is gonna be annoying. Hurricane, that's nice. You didn't see anything. Alright, Kangaskhan's here. You can't be that hard to catch. You're pretty low, Charizard. Great ball. Let's get this. Okay, good. Yeah, we still need to catch a stupid Eevee. Clefairy and Kangaskhan. Okay. At least we got one. That's good. Now we need to find an Eevee and a Clefairy. They can't be that hard to find, right? The zone seems kind of annoying, so maybe they are annoying to find. There's like there's a lot of alcoves. Now, I don't know if those Pokemon are like, what is it? They're the last two Pokemon, Clefairy and Eevee. I don't know if they're gonna just run away. If we don't sneak up on them. You saw nothing. Saw nothing. I gotta hide in these bushes. Not up in the trees. I hear a noise. Ball. Now, there are a lot of bushes here. Oh, where'd you come from? That would have been a problem back in the day, but Halucha's starting to pull the weight. Still need to get like higher levels up for sure, but yeah, I have no idea where this Clefairy's gonna be. Clefairy might be a nighttime Pokemon, but Eevee is probably a daytime Pokemon. I mean, we saw the one earlier. You don't see me, right? Oh, there we go. Nice. I just YOLO'd. I saw that. I was figured it was gonna run away. Alright. I'm guessing we have to wait for nighttime for Cliff Area. So we see a nice bench that we can sit at. I guess we gotta start destroying these. Don't see a bench, right? Oh, there's a bench over here. I don't even need a ticket, right? I'm already good. I just need to get a floette. It's easy. I don't think my character's too convinced that AZ's actually evil, right? It doesn't seem like it. I think he's thinking a lot of it's just a lot of cap from Lysandra. There's Maldino. Kobe. Alright. Rip. Is that a cliff area? Oh, there's a lot of cliff areas. Stop it! Stop it! Jeez! Calm down! Oh my gosh. Now everyone's attacking. Ah, no. Alright, you're running. Get out of here. Alright, you can't make it fun, can you? Oh, what was all that? Alright, this zone is done. We're done with this zone. We're done. What is... we just gotta go back here. Are we gonna have to fight? Well, we might have to fight Tawny, right? Yeah, give me my Pokeball. I think I lost 2 of them, yeah. Bonsoir. Do it. Reveal yourself. Oh, he's ready for it. Hello. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, Shuckle, did you manage to find Grisham? He's the guy from the cafe. No kidding, I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios from customers in Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird going on with Prism Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower given the situation? Yes. I've also been thinking it is time I talked to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Shuckle, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysander's labs. Then I should tell you of the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost the everyday lives they've known. My Float was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I've loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I cannot forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. Oh, okay, so you are evil. Ah. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Yeah, she wasn't happy. Seriously, for 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I can make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Ainge is. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ainge to give meaning to the eternal life I had buried Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I've done. I dream of the day when I could use Ainge after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Ainge. The tower is emitting excessive amounts of Mega Power, even without Mega Floette present. Okay, so we know Mega Floette, but we knew that before already. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ainge and has caused the Mega Power contained within it to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue Mega Evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette and together reach a control panel within Ainge. I can never imagine that you and Floette had that kind of history. In the tower, too? So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve in a Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. But that is only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battles as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all those events into motion, AZ, but I'm sure you've never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen. I appreciate AZ is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as I do any of us. I do not want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize you might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I understand, AZ. Just leave it to MZ. Shuckle. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you gotta be Grisham. I'll win for sure. Knew we could count on you, Shuckle. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flair Nouveau. Alright, it's time for you to go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I'll forever be grateful for meeting you all. My dear Team MZ. Okay, I have the challenger's ticket. I just gotta find Grisham for the promotion match, but I think this is a good time to stop the stream. I'm thinking when I'm gonna stream this game again. It'll either be Wednesday or Thursday night. Probably Thursday night. And it looks like we're making pretty good progress, right? Is there a chance we beat the game like on the next stream? Like if I'm streaming for like 4 hours or so? It seems like it's a possibility, so like I'll definitely let people aware when I'm gonna do the stream, but it looks like we're pretty deep into the game. Maybe not, but I mean all signs seems like it's pointing to we're getting pretty close. So we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Pokemon Pocket content. I think I'm gonna gradually like put some more Pocket content out there in the future. I feel like there's still like generally room for content in the space. And there's not like not a ton of creators I watch in the game. So I think I could provide my own spin on things. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, until next time, later guys.